Hi everyone! So tonight, we've been making Japanese cuisine for the past few weeks, but today we're going to try something special. Well, we call it a Carbonara Ramen today, and it's basically a collaboration of a Japanese and European cuisine. This is a brand new complete challenge. We've never tried this before, so we have no idea how it will turn out to be, but let's get started. So, as you can see in front of you, these are the ingredients we'll be using. First of all, the milk, and onto the left one, the carbonara sauce. You can buy them at any supermarket. And you can see the cheese, half of the cheese. We're not going to use that much because the carbonara sauce will do the taste for it. And of course the ramen noodles. So let's start cooking. So what you need to prepare is a mixture of water and milk. Well, we hope this will make some kind of a creamy texture to the ramen, and we boil it. And after that, after the liquid is boiled, we put this ramen noodles into it, and we'll boil this for 4 minutes. Let's start doing this. And before the noodles are done, we'll take out some of the soup that is made in the noodle right now to make the noodle soup for later on. This will be mixed with the carbonara sauce. So it looks like the noodles are done. We are getting the noodles out to separate from the water. So next we're going to make the ramen soup. And as you can see inside of this the bowl, we put the carbonara sauce out, and also some of the water that we used to boil the ramen noodle into it, so it makes the actual soup. And once it's warm enough, we'll add the cheese into it, and we start melting them. Let's get started. The soup looked like it was already cooked, so we put the noodles back in, and we hope this will taste good. And it looks like it's warm enough to put the cheese in, so it melts. So, looks like it's done. What we did, well, we only put water, milk, carbonara sauce, and ramen itself. So let's give it a taste. Itadakimasu. It does look great, and it is a ramen noodle, so oh god, I can't wait to taste this. First of all, it is carbonara with the ramen noodle. So not much of a surprise, but I think this is something new for me because I've never tasted carbonara with a ramen noodle. But yeah, I think we made a new culture out here. Yeah, cheese was a good idea, I think. It's so much more creamier. Although we did put a lot of water in, so it looks like a ramen. But in a normal pasta, they don't put much water into the sauce, so I guess that's the difference here. But it's actually quite great. And don't forget it, this is a ramen, not a pasta, so that's why we use chopsticks and we suck it in to eat it. And it's not against the matter at all because it's ramen. Although we call this Carbonara Ramen, the actual Japanese ramen soup is so much more, what you call it, it's much more of a liquid than a cream. And the reason we made it just as creamy as it is because ramen doesn't really stick to the soup itself. It's harder to have the taste with the soup and the noodle together. So we thought it's a little bit better with a creamier sauce soup even than a watery one. And I think it was a great choice we did. And yeah, because the sauce is actually coming into the mouth with the noodle itself. I don't feel like it's tasteless. So this is a great choice. It's pretty much a choice between, I'm talking about the topping. We can probably put some bacons in, or maybe actually some green onions, so just to make it look like ramen, or maybe some chashu. I think it goes anything. It goes well with anything. So this was, as we said, the first ever try we did, and I think it went okay for the first time, and it didn't taste bad, and it did taste like ramen as well as it was carbonara sauce. So I think we got to the point where we wanted to achieve. So well, we'll be continuing doing these kind of stuff too. And next week we'll be posting yakisoba, and it's going to be a proper Japanese traditional yakisoba. It's not going to be like this carbonara sauce that's going to be mixed with a European cuisine or anything, where it's just going to be a pure Japanese cuisine. So tune up for that. And if you guys have any kind of request that you'd like us to do, something like this even, then please comment on it so we can see, and we can see what you guys want to see. And also please don't forget to subscribe and keep you updated. Thank you for watching, and have a good night. See you.